you hear, and through a vague, you hear Munch from below you. A very distinguishable sound amongst the quiet night on the ocean.
He's just gonna stop in his tracks. Just be like, he's here.
What?
Who's here?
Mike Bison. He's here.
Oh.
Shit.
And he's just gonna start looking around. And Julian, I know on a lot of ships there are sandbags holding down the mast and weighing everything. Do I see that around?
I like that. Yes, you do. You see some at the base
Sand.
of the crow's nest.
I am going and fucking grabbing like as many as I can, like unraveling them and handing them to my earthbender friends.
They are heavy, and you can do one at a time.
Okay. Well, one each then.
Can I bend sand? Because it's not my...
And maybe a little clumsily.
Can I like at least with a couple of them try and like condense them into like sandstone?
No.
Okay. Then
No.
I'm just gonna like as he's pulling them, just whip the sand out and just have it be hovering around me.
Ooh, I'm like...
What?
Oh, I'm still like shackled.
Oh yeah,
We did
I
not-
can't do that.
We did not break
Oh.
our hands.
Yeah. I didn't think
That's
that.
right.
Yeah.
So we can be like, can I do little moves? Like ones that I have to
Yes, you
keep
can.
my arm.
Yes, you
I
can.
got some fucking M. Night Shyamalan bending.
No.
What
No.
what is the locking mechanism for this?
Also, wouldn't I have had to have lockpicked all of the shackles, especially for the people playing guards?
Oh, that's true.
I think we just say that you got it handled.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay, we
Yeah.
can bend. Okay, I will attempt to do the sand. And I'm like, okay. And I was like, so your bison's actually on the ship, he not just somewhere else, like you said.
I hear him. I know his voice better than I know my own.
All right. Well, I said I would help you find him, so
All right.
That's
I'm full
crazy.
focus away from you guys, but you'll have to be quick.
yeah. Where is he at? Like, can you tell?
He's pretty far. Ship.
Cool. So have fun with that.
You guys, just real quickly before you guys go, I guess. Do you guys know the schematics of these ships? Do you know where they could keep a large animal?
Not specifically, no.
Okay. Yeah, well, I just know that I said I would help find the bison, so I'll help, and then we'll find a way.
No, what I have in mind is a balance move for sure. Never mind.
Use it.
If you want to, we can figure it out as we go.
I was
Let's do
gonna
it.
say, I'm gonna turn to Sparky Fingers over here. And just be
I was
like,
also thinking about balance moves just now, for what it's worth.
Yeah, I'm gonna just look and be like, so you want to try and outrun a Fire Nation ship in a small ship instead of us all getting away on a flying bison when they can't fly.
Well,
That's good.
That is
And
good.
hang on, because I was looking at him earlier. I can't remember exactly which one this leans into.
Are you asking him to live up to his principle? I don't think he
Yeah,
knows
I
principles.
can't remember what principles you have.
If you don't know, I think you have to guess.
Yeah.
Shit. Actually, I think I'm. Oh, that's
Or you
also
want to
based
call?
on your print.
Do you want to call?
I
I
was-
think you want to
I
call
was
someone
gonna
out.
do call someone out. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
You have to shift your balance away from principal, I believe, from center.
Oh, that's fine. I
Then
guess I'm back to center
name-
because I was at restraint and I'm going toward results.
Then name and roll with their principal.
With their principal?
Yeah, but
Okay.
remind someone of one of their principles and call on them to take immediate action related to that ideal.
Wouldn't he have to know what that is?
I think he has
I
to know.
would.
I think that's separate. Like you're already friends, you know each other.
Hmm.
Mark what principal service.
I mean, that's what you did to me in our
Yeah, no, and that's.
session
Yeah,
zero.
I'm pretty
I
sure
mean-
it's generally what it is. You
so
have to know.
when you make this move, you remind someone of one of their principles. You remind someone and call on them to take immediate action related to that ideal. You might be reminding them of their responsibilities, begging them to live up to their ideals, or calling them on how their actions are inconsistent. Yeah.
I think you have to know them.
Okay, never mind then.
I
Yeah.
like the idea though, because I was thinking something similar. However, that is also
Wait.
just a good persuasive argument.
Yeah. You're a rogue, right?
Mm-hmm.
Survival.
That is fair, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, you would have had a +2, but because of my recent hijinks with my friend, it is now only a +1.
Okay. That's an 8.
So on a 7 to 9, they challenge your view of the world in turn. Mark 1 fatigue, or they shift your balance as they choose.
Okay.
Problem is, you don't know his principles either.
Roll with the principal on a hit. Call that as you say. You must either do it or
Learning.
Learning.
We love the
Balance is a
process
weird-
here.
Okay.
We
Game, y'all.
yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's a way to fuck with each other beyond
We're
die
learning.
rolls.
I know.
Yeah.
I did say them earlier, so you know which ones mine are.
Yeah.
And it's
Okay, so-
I'd be marking a fatigue if I'm.
So how does this work for me? I have to do what?
So you get to call Kane out on their principle in turn. You get to challenge
Okay.
their view of their world. So Kane will also mark 1 fatigue, or you get to shift Kane's balance either direction you choose.
I don't need any more fatigue. Fucking go for it.
So if I'm remembering right, for adamant, it's restraint and results.
Yep.
I'll shift his balance away from results, wherever that puts it, and just, or sorry, from away from restraint. I mean,
Oh, then we're in results.
yeah, away from restraint, and just when you're right, I guess. Still keep the boats in mind.
That's I can give it up. Just better
It's back
option
up.
is at the door. If y'all want to stay here, fine. But
But we do need to hurry. So,
Yep.
and I'm gonna kind of look to Tempest and be like, and I'm gonna be like, okay, so if he's down, if he's somewhere in the ship but below deck, we gotta go back down.
I'm
Okay,
looking
fine.
scared.
But if we're gonna do this, we need to be smart about this. So
Right.
why don't you all
two
just
school.
stay here? Those without costumes, you guys stay here. Tempest and I will go because we have the costume, and we are just 2 guards on. No one will question it.
Mhm.
If any guards get too curious over here or feel louder than we thought,
Do what
getting
you
in,
gotta do.
I'll cause a sandstorm with what sand we have.
Yeah.
All right, with any luck, we'll be back to pick you up on a flying bison.
Yeah. And just think about it in a way of how they would have gotten him under there. There's probably got to be a big entryway somewhere on the deck, a big hatch somewhere on the deck.
I don't like this. Be careful, Yuka.
I don't like it either, but we are patrolling the ship,
Yep.
looking for his damn bison.
Late at night, it's pretty easy to get down to where you need to go. You walk past the guards' quarters. So you go down below deck to like the second level. You walk past kind of where a lot of the guards tend to sleep. You see cannons. You see all manner, some makeshift, very infantile sort of steam contraptions. And you look around and you can't find the bison. And there's another set of stairs that leads down further into the bowels of the ship.
Do you hear him down there?
He's just kind of listen.
You
Mooch.
hear this. You hear this large groan of an enormous beast.
Yeah.
It echoes
Okay.
around the metal.
Let's go.
You go down
down?
the stairs. You see it opens up into this large area. You see weapons and much more storage and munitions. A couple guards just kind of standing around. Some doing inventory. And in the center is an enormous, fluffy sky bison. There's this acrid smell in the air of singed fur, and you can see some patches and towels thrown over a huge blackened spot on his right side, near his abdomen. He is lying on the ground, chained, pinned to the bottom of the boat. And you see him like kind of occasionally talking, little grunts here and there.
Is there any like obvious way they had to have gotten him down here somehow? They didn't just walk him through the narrow ass halls of a fire navy ship.
You know ships like this. For cargo and huge storage, the front of the ship opens. You also know that opening the front of the ship would be a problem for the people
Yeah.
in it.
Yeah. Okay, you said how many guards?
2 or 3. No, I can't approximate. We'll say that you find 3.
3.
One's just doing inventory. One's kind of like wiping down some of the like electricals. Another person is just kind of tending to something in a box.
What do the chains look like? Like,
The
are they
chains
just
look
like battened
similar-
down to the?
Yeah, the chains look similar to the ones that you were held in, except they're like doubled and doubled and doubled for each strand to hold this beast in place. You probably see similar things that would hold up an anchor.
Yeah. Okay. So there's no way we're picking those locks. There's no way we can just like break them.
There are these enormous
I-
padlocks, and you're of the mind that someone must have a key.
What are you thinking?
I can maybe get the guards out of here, but we are gambling on whether or not one of these three has the key. If they don't, we are screwed.
Sounds like something Captain have on him.
That is unfortunately my thinking as well.
Just because of your general background, just because I want to give you the option as an in-world thing that you would know.
Okay.
If someone's taking inventory, they probably have a key to all the merchandise.
Okay. Okay, so, oh god, this is so stupid, but I don't know what else to do, and apparently Yuka's just really fucking good at improv, so here we go. I'm gonna, walk up to the one doing inventory, and he's just gonna, like, very calmly, like, hey, Captain wants to see you, all three of you. I don't know what about, but he told me to come down, take over. He looks pissed.
Trick, please. Creativity.
It's okay, I'm good at creativity. I'm good at focus, but creativity's pretty good. Nine.
Yeah. Okay. Oh no. The other guards just like they look to each other, they just shrug, and they start running.
I just like
Come
hold
on,
out my hands like, give me your shit.
Yeah. Here, they give you the clipboard. They give you the keys. Be right back. Oh man, I just got this promotion. And they run out the door. You sense, however, they probably won't buy it for that long. It's not far from here to the captain's
We go.
office.
We're going now. I am unlocking.
You look through the keys. It's like this large ring of keys with just a ton of them hanging off of the ring. You try. And you hear in the distance, wait a minute, from like a floor above. And then you hear a and the key unlocks the padlock for the bison. The bison goes, it starts to like wrestle a little bit with the two remaining chains. You
Going
unlock
as
them
fast as I
well,
can.
And Mooch stands tall and stands back a little, scared of who's
Actually,
in front of him.
I'm gonna hand the key with the one that unlocks it. I'm gonna hand it to Tempest, and I'm gonna, oh wait, it's probably not in this room. The thing that like opens the ship is not in this room, is it?
It is.
Or would I know
There is
that?
this apparatus.
I'm gonna
like
hand
a
the key to
wheel you turn.
Tempest, and I'm gonna start on the wheel.
Yeah. Tempest is just gonna like go up and like be like, "It's okay, buddy. It's me. It's Tempest."
He seems just a little bit knows your presence and turns to you, and as you unlock the latch, he weakly stands, sizes you up and down, taking a big sniff, and it almost like draws you in a little bit, and he gives you a big all up the whole person lick.
Oh yes, buddy, I missed you so much.
You start at the wheel, and it's
Frantically turning the
heavy.
wheel.
And you see the front of the ship, and all of you on board, you hear as you like, what the fuck is happening? You look to the side of the boat, you look down, and you see it start to open like a can. Straight directly down into the water.
Okay, let's go ahead and get ready to unlatch this motherfucker.
Yeah, that's probably where we need to be.
Probably
You
good
need to
idea.
run to the front. Yes.
we
those of you
got
at
the
bottom-
stuff.
Yeah, you got the stuff. Those of you at the bottom of the ship, you see the Munch's saddle that is also separate from him. Yeah. So like this thing's slowly pulling down. You hear footsteps. They coming.
You said the saddle's not on him?
No, it's not
We're gonna go fucking without it.
You're leaving.
I don't know if there's anything.
Hang on tight, everybody.
Unless you think there's time. I mean,
No, okay. I'm just
No.
making sure you're
I'm-
leaving the saddle here.
yeah.
Is it something you can airbend? I don't even know. I mean, I'm not there, so shush.
You can airbend it on, but you can't fasten it in time necessarily. Or maybe you
Yeah.
could. You could try. You could roll for it.
Let's fucking try.
Push your
Cause
luck.
Ah!
none of these people have ridden on a fucking saddle before, or on a bison before.
Nope.
Push your luck.
So what is this again? Is it?
Passion.
This is going
Oh,
to be
thank
passion.
fucking God. That is a 12.
You
Hey.
bend the saddle up on top of Munch, and you use airbending to increase your speed and move around like the damn Flash. You fasten everything together. Munch begins walking towards the exit, and starts getting acclimated into the water.
All right, Mooch. Yip, yip.
He, what did Yuka do? Or are you just leaving without him?
Oh no, I'm waiting for Yuka to get on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I am like once that bitch is open, I'm jumping onto the fucking on the saddle. Like I'm going.
You jump onto the saddle. Munch continues forward in the water, and you see him keep swimming.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, he's tired.
Oh
Come
no.
Come on, Mooch.
Tired.
You can do it. I believe in you. Come on.
You can plead. That is harmony.
Okay. That is an 8.
You sense this. You've been with your bison enough. You're able to kind of read him a little bit. It's not a weakness that stops him. It's something more. It is fear. You remember the circumstances of having landed in the way that you did. Knocked out of the air by a fireball. You think your bison is scared of flying?
Oh God.
I think from up there, seeing that the flying bison is not flying, I'm gonna go, let's lower a boat. Let's lower a boat.
The
Yep.
bison is faster than the boat.
Yeah.
We
so-
need to get
It'll get us
from
down
They
the
there.
still
top
need to
down.
get to us.
We need
Just
to get
for what
down.
it's worth. For what it's worth.
I'm just like, so we're gonna start lowering the boat because we need to get into the water.
You lower the boat when you start to realize that the bison is not taking off. Yes?
Yes.
Okay, I thought you were doing
What?
something.
Wait, what?
I thought you were doing something, Tempest. Was I wrong?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna let everybody else get on. And
Yeah, you're at different. They're at the top of the boat. You're
Yeah.
in the bows of the ship. You're in
the
the
water. Yeah, we need to get from
They
the.
would have to
the-
literally
the-
leap off of the boat onto your saddle.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're putting the boat down so we can get from the top of the ship down into the water.
We have our stuff, right?
yes.
Yeah, we
Yes,
got all
you
the
do.
stuff.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I take my sword and I cut the ropes.
Woo! Ooh.
Oh, hang on.
Express elevator.
Hi there.
Hang
You
on.
fall into the water. You hear calamity as firebenders are going from every which direction. They hear the splash, and you see a bunch of you hear footsteps behind you, and you start paddling. You start rowing.
We are rowing.
Are you trying to meet up in the water?
Yeah, we're trying
Yes.
to get to the bison.
Right as you are able to meet up, you're able to start climbing onto this enormous beast, and you see a fireball streak right past your head, Zushi, as it extinguishes in the water.
I'm gonna, as everybody's getting on, I'm gonna create a cloud cover with the sand that I gathered.
The sand.
Tempest is also.
I'm gonna help with the sand too.
Okay.
Tempest is gonna sit at the back of Munch and just fucking blast air at the water.
That's a great idea. I love that.
Jet ski.
You jet ski your way across from the ship, and in the distance, you swear you see Captain Akira staring coldly in your direction. Onto the shoreline, you see a man jumping up and down, waving his arms in Fire Nation attire.
Sus.
Sus.
Yeah.
That's us.
No.
Can we tell? Is it the scholar? Is it the water tribe guy?
No, it is.
No, he's in Fire
not
Nation.
Siltok.
Mm.
Okay, so he hadn't changed clothes or anything. Okay, so
Cool.
This one
Not
is dressed like a
Siltok.
guard.
Oh,
No, we
Yeah,
keep
no,
going.
we're fucking away. Yeah, fuck that.
You go towards the shoreline, and the guy's running to meet you. He doesn't seem like he's trying
Can
to
we hear
fire
him?
or anything.
Can we hear him?
You hear him. Wait! Stop! Wait! This way if you want to live. You get a
Yeah.
close. You get a close look, at his face. Yuka Timon, you see this man with a scar over his eye that you might have recognized a few years ago, that night on the docks.
Wait. No. Wait. Oh God. He was with. Oh God, I know who you're talking about. I just don't remember his name.
Because you didn't learn his name.
That would explain it.
That would definitely explain it.
No, but he, yeah.
One of you was
No,
committing
he's good.
treason, and I'll refresh your memory just because. Oh no, we'll get there. We'll get there. Yes, we'll get there. Wait! Stop!
Okay.
You kind of crash
Hey.
into the shoreline, and Mooch begins to trot a little bit. And the man goes up to you. Hurry this way! They're not going to stop soon. And you see the ship kind of turn as they're trying to also close up the boat.
Is it slowly?
Yeah.
sinking.
Taking on water. Yeah.
Oh,
We have no choice but to trust him. He's helped us in the past.
Yeah.
fine. I'm still keeping the cloud cover behind us, though.
Yes.
And I'm
Fair.
helping. I'm helping with that sandstorm.
Yes, you are. It is noted. It's giving you enough time to kind of get away. The man leads you into one of the side. You're still on the shore. You're in an alcove now. You're going the opposite direction of Jiaji Village, so you're going south along the Earth Kingdom coastline.
Okay.
You turn to a few spaces that are big enough, even for Mooch, to get through. The man. That should have bought some time. Are you all okay?
It's kind of.
For the most part.
I'm not much of a healer, I'm afraid.
So, who are you?
Manners. My name is Hong.
On.
I've met a few of you before. Twice, though you didn't know it was me. I went to the Foreign Nations Technological Summit
Remember.
as both a Fire Nation soldier and the bodyguard of a Earth Kingdom delegate.
Right.
We didn't meet. Sorry, we should keep moving.
Yeah.
Up ahead, there's going to be a tunnel. You need to take it until you can't anymore. There's a series of passages. It is imperative you follow the written word.
Okay.
Where does it
Assuming
lead?
We'll know what that means.
Somewhere safe. At
Somewhere
least
safe in the Earth
somewhere-
Kingdom?
Someone away from here in the Earth Kingdom. It's the only thing I can get you. The Fire Nation didn't seem like a good spot, and there's no ship that I could get you on.
What choice do we have?
Fair enough, let's go.
They've been taking air nomads. They've been tracking down this census. I think there might still be some left if we're lucky.
Assuming you're looking to get them out.
For now, I'm looking to make sure they're alive.
Thank you.
I'm sorry about you two, Earth Kingdom folk. I don't know you. Sorry, I was not helpful with the dialy earlier.
It is
All
what it
good.
is.
It's important to keep one's identity secret in a position like this.
That's fair. We managed.
Of
But-
course, any of you are free to part from here, but you might at least follow the passage. It will give you a safe place to another location, at least.
It's a better start.
Best to just get away from here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Don't thank me. It is my duty. You come across this shop, this little hut. The alcove ends here, but there's some hermit or something that lives here. And Hong goes up and knocks on this door. The door of the little hut. And you hear this, like, old woman, like, who is it? Oh, here we go. And you hear it in Hong. And you hear a little slat open. Who knocks at the garden gate? One who has eaten the fruit and tasted its mysteries. And then you see this wall come down, cutting a path onto the other side of the landmass. Hong gives a little bow, and he motions for everyone to follow.
Follow?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Why have you not flown away? Would that not have been easier?
I'm just gonna look at Tempest, because I'm like, I don't actually know this.
He's just a little scared right now. But he's gonna get better. Aren't you, Mooch?
He gives a little puff of air, exasperated.
You did a good job today, buddy.
Well, there is another path still. He goes up to the side of the mountain. What are your plans, Airbender?
I don't know. guess just try and find anyone left.
I hope you find that easier than I think you will.
Thank you.
He brings you up to this enormous cliff face. Already you can hear the horns of Fire Nation ships kind of enclosing on the area. Wasn't enough. He does a few motions and another wall comes down, bending the earth underneath the ground. Like I said, follow the written word.
Stay safe.
You hear distant voices.
Need to
You as
go.
well.
We gotta go.
Yep.
You hurry into the cavern, and he bends the earth back into place. The tunnels below this mountain are bleak and unkempt. There are clusters of green crystals along the ceiling that keep a relatively pleasant glow to the cavern. The tunnel winds on into long stretches of darkness.
Is there any writing on the walls?
No.
Great.
All right.
Sweet.
Cool.
I was kind of hoping follow the written word meant there would be like writing.
Yeah.
Words written.
That would have
Yeah.
been nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does the written word track for any of us? Like in terms
No.
of like,
Writing.
No.
great.
You've read before, I guess.
Shit.
But right now there's only one way forward.
Yep.
Well, then we go
Keep moving.
the one way we can go.
Mm-hmm.
The cavern itself is dark, and you sense that these tunnels were once used pretty prolifically by someone or something or whatever. It's eventually you see like things that used to be rooms crumbled in the ground. And this little notch on the wall that flows straight on into darkness, just big enough to fit a scroll through. There's this little rock stopper on either side.
Like it goes down into a dark path, or like it goes through the wall.
Down into a dark path winding with the tunnel.
Aha!
I'm guessing the rock doesn't like move freely at all or anything.
It does. Doop, 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 doop. Side to side.
I'm gonna send it forward.
Shoo! It skates on into the darkness, and you never hear a clink.
Cool. I'm following it.
I think
Yeah.
that's a written word.
Yeah.
At a certain point, you start seeing more and more complications. Like entire passages simply blocked by rubble.
Cool.
Does our earthbending, like, can we move
It
it,
does.
or is there just like an
You-
easier way?
You're able to shove it down until it
Nice.
disintegrates kind of into the surrounding rock formations.
Nice.
The earthbenders have a pretty routine job in making sure that the path remains open and forward.
All right.
And you have a long journey ahead of you, presumably. You want to do anything while you're here?
He mentioned treason.
I mean, why else would we be in jail on a Fire Navy ship?
Didn't return your books to the library on time.
We ran. Remember how we said we wanted to leave? That's what we did.
Diley tried to kill us, and a scientist who was looking into some sort of special rock that
Yeah.
crashed somewhere in the Fire Nation.
Yeah, he was a scientist from the Water Tribe.
Yep.
And yeah, the Earth King did not want him doing the science and tried to kill him, and as a result also tried to kill us.
It had something to do with a new power source, right, DM? Or no?
Wait, sorry. Back up?
I'm pretty sure the guy told us, yeah, he told us about the rock having some, it was like a meteorite, or it was like something that was like
Yes,
super
on
That's
strong.
what it was.
Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what
I
he
was
going
like,
to
wait,
study.
why does that sound familiar? Oh, yeah.
He was going to
Yes.
study like a meteorite or something.
Oh. Some sort of meteorite.
Yeah. But yeah, but then the Daily attacked us, so
Oh.
I'm not sure where to even go from here. Because I don't think I found what I'm looking for, but I also I can't go home. So
Same.
What is it that you're looking for?
I don't know. I have a feeling like something needs me or wants me, and I'm just following wherever something is. I feel like I'm being drawn to something, but I don't know what it is, and I don't really have the words to describe it. But it feels like there's something like calling to me almost. So I don't even know what I'm looking for, but I know I'm looking for something, and it's been calling to me for a while. And I got to a point where my siblings were able to take care of the farm, and so I could take some time to go find it, I guess. I don't know.
Spirits don't always have most forthright information.
Oh, could it be a spirit?
I don't see why not.
I guess I don't know. I don't know much about that stuff.
Well, regardless, my only lead with what I'm looking for isn't back on Natsuo, so I'll at least
What
help
do
you search until I can find some place.
What are you looking for?
Place my people can call home.
Us definitely being fugitives of the Earth Kingdom makes that a little tough.
Yeah. Especially since I'm gonna have to get my family out of the Earth King. Do you think you are the Avatar?
I don't know. Not really. I was told my entire life that I wasn't good enough. Kind of started to believe him. I don't think I'm worthy. Whoever the Avatar was, they killed him. Back.
Let's find the next one, yeah.
See, I don't know if we know that, if there are supposedly others that survived.
Were all of the potential avatars at the Northern Air Temple?
yeah. He grouped us all up and had very rigorous training, 16 hours a day.
Yep.
Not a single
Know
person
what that's like.
could pen anything other than air.
So what did they say that made you specifically not good?
I was born in some different circumstance. Most airbend. I mean, not born, I guess, but I'm not sure how much you guys know about the air nomads. But usually, once we're born, our parents drop us off at another one, leave us forever. But my dad didn't. So, kind of grew up being a little shunned, and people thought that I was impure.
Because you had a dad around to take care of you? I don't see why that would make you not the Avatar. Or why that would make you worse than others. I don't understand the air nomad culture at all.
Yeah.
I haven't heard very much.
Trust me, I've been feeling like I don't either.
But I mean, hey, if you want to give it a try, you have 2 earthbenders and a firebender.
I mean, I could.
We won't jump straight into sand bending. You're gonna need to learn the basics first.
Big if here.
Big if.
But guess it couldn't hurt to give it a shot.
Well,
That's up to you.
regardless of whether you're the Avatar or not, you got a spirit kid. That's what counts.
Was the
You
silent
could
shit
buckaroo?
froze?
There was some
Gonna say
faces.
is- What?
You were having a mental breakdown, and we weren't sure if that was related to this or something else.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's related to circumstances.
Would you like to say it or no?
No.
Okay, perfect.
I was about to
Then-
ask him, like, so does this awkward silence just, like, continue the rest of the time?
Oh, sorry. No, I just wanted to make sure. Anyway, you come upon some cracks in the ceiling. You start to see kind of light from the surface, but you think that's probably faults of the tunnel's integrity. You hear steam engines somewhat nearby.
Mm-mm.
Keep
The
moving.
yelling of distant voices.
Running.
We
You
gotta keep
start
moving.
running. You start running, and you find your way into this enormous chasm. Dozens of feet downward is this ravine that flows into nothingness, and many feet across is the other side. The cave has fallen in on itself in recent years.
Oh, good.
You hear the collapsing of a tunnel from behind you, and the earth around you
Like-
kind of starts to shake a little, like the integrity is being threatened.
Oh no.
Can we block up the tunnel behind us so there's a wall?
Yes.
When you start to like kind of grab at the bits of earth that you can sense, you can feel the rest of the structure slip and slide beneath, and you start to wonder if bending it is a good decision at all.
I should probably not touch it.
Okay. Is there a way I can try and make a bridge from some of the rubble around, or is it just pit?
It is just pit.
Fuck.
To make a bridge far enough across, a little iffy. You could maybe get about halfway.
Could
before
we
you start
move
to
it
do some
halfway
pieces.
and then we start taking it from what we had already placed and then put it in front?
Physics.
Like working together?
Physics.
You
We'd have
need
to
to
try
be
and
attached
keep it afloat.
to the. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit.
You hear, woo! What the heck?
Do we see the source of that voice?
Oh, way in the back behind you, followed by a fire.
Okay, so these are.
Ah!
We can
Okay.
assume we're being followed by Fire Nation people.
Wall of protection!
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
Is there like. Yeah, it's like we can't pull too much out of the walls or else this entire cavern's gonna fall down.
And it's not even like gradual, it's
Wait.
just sinkhole.
Yeah, it's kind of just sinkhole.
Are we able to,
Can we maybe try and elevator this?
You could
Lay,
elevator
like,
down.
yeah, like we pull out a jut of ground and then we just bring it, move it down the wall of the
Yes, you can do
ravine.
You can do
Cool.
that.
Awesome. Yep.
All right.
You pull out the little square, big enough for a sky bison plus 5 people,
Yep.
and you rocket downward. You get to the bottom where like the ravine would be. There is no ground for you to stand on, but you do have a much lower, clearer access to the other side. You can
Okay.
take from lower pieces of this and presumably get across through a bridge that way, and then elevator up.
Okay.
Yep.
There we go.
Yep, following their lead.
Like a hellish Marriott, you descend into the water, cross it, and ascend again, getting all the way up to the top. And you see, there they are! And you hear like fireballs being like directed at you.
I'm
Can
gonna
I-
pull up a wall shield, like a wall.
I was gonna say, can I collapse the side that they're on?
Yes, you can.
We can do both.
You can do both.
'Cause I was gonna say,
You-
actually, I can't do the thing I wanted to do, so never mind.
Excellent. A wall goes up, a wall goes down, but all of the rest goes crashing down. You hear pandemonium behind you.
We keep.
Yeah, you hear pandemonium behind you. You keep running. You're back in pitch blackness again, and the cave starts to divide up into nondescript locations. But you
Is there writing on
find-
these walls?
You find the mail shaft, mail chute, and you keep following it. Sorry.
Can I just like be a torch? Just have like casual
Yep.
little flame in my hand, provide
I
some
was
light.
hoping you would. was hoping you would do that because I'm like.
I got you.
you.
Dark vision doesn't exist in Avatar.
Dark vision does not
No.
exist in Avatar.
You
That's
get to
true.
One final. You get to one final smooth stone wall.
Is there any writing around it?
Nope. Smooth stone wall on
Alright.
your way.
So I was like, take it down.
Take it down.
Yeah. Told to follow the written word.
You're blinded a little bit by sunlight. You're kind of assailed with sandy wind and the general discomfort that comes with a desert climate. To your right is this tower that is built kind of into the side of the mountain, with beautiful old and very destroyed Earth Kingdom adornments. It seems to be empty, and you are in this like valley, just full of sand and wind, and not a whole lot else.
Okay, I think I'm gonna turn to Kane and say, like, let's put this wall back up
Yeah,
after we get through. So we put the wall back up,
100%.
and let's get out of this sand, out of this weather.
Yeah,
It
I try and
seems-
mitigate it?
You can kind
I
of
imagine not mud. Just like I can't stop the wind, obviously, but maybe like moving the sand to go past us.
for yourself,
Just so that-
maybe.
Yeah.
No matter where you are, it is. You didn't actually get a night's sleep, and the sun is rising.
Let's.
Great.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm
Cool.
exhausted. Let's see if we can hide in this building. Get we're at the bottom of we're in the bottom of this pit. We might be able to get to the top of that tower and see a little bit more around what's around this area.
Right.
Need to rest first.
Yep.
That too.
It is all made of like sandstone. It practically blends into the side of the mountain. You are in the middle of a mountain range, for what it's worth. The trek
Okay.
forward, no matter which direction, ain't easy on foot. The actual temple itself is quite large. Munch can get in through the front. It's built kind of like a wizard's tower. You got floor upon floor upon floor. 4 floors.
Okay.
This enormous, once smooth, sandstone structure has this the large Earth Kingdom symbol in the center of the room.
Mhm.
Stairs that lead up. Just for funsies. Oh, in the middle of the room is this enormous statue, like about double the size of a human, of the previous avatar, KO.
Oh.
He has this. It's a statue that was commissioned of him at the height of his power. So it was going to be him with this with a top knot and Fire Nation attire, this well manicured beard, and these red robes, along with adornments of the dragon he cherished. There is this on it. There's like this dais, little circles, crystals, including one on his forehead. You see this little speck of sunlight that's allowed into the facility, about a few inches away from his forehead, so down here, like on the bridge of his nose. That's all.
Ty will start taking the stairs up.
The other stairs were fairly nondescript. There was once a lot of beautiful things here. You initially gathered together that this must have been what was once a Earth Sage temple.
Mm.
But especially you Earth Kingdom dwellers, those have not been around in at least a generation.
Yeah. Because lately, earthbending has not been a very spiritual practice.
No.
So, it's kind of
At the-
interesting.
on On the 4th floor, there is this hatch that leads somewhere that is sealed by special locks that can only be undone with earthbending.
I can.
I don't know if my mic picked it up before. I'm following Ty.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
understood.
Okay.
Requires
I'm
requires the power of 4 earthbenders to open.
Ooh, that's a lot
I'm
of
just
earthbenders.
sketching as I go around.
I'm just taking in the vibes because it's like, I was looking for a spiritual thing, and now I'm in an Earth Sage temple, which isn't a thing that is really a thing. But also, we were going upstairs to try and see if we could see where we were.
Around you, it is, I don't want to say clear. It's a bit of a, not a sandstorm, but in between. There is dust in the air. You see desert to the north, desert to the east. But based off some vague landmarks in the mountain range you know to be, northeast is Ba Sing Se.
Mm.
Hang on, northeast, Boston. Okay. Dang, we are way off from where I thought we were. Okay.
You're a little south from Natsuo Island and then east into the mountain range.
Okay.
Okay. So, so way far northeast is Boston say. Okay. So this is probably like semi-familiar ground.
Yeah, you're on like the edge of like the Siwang Desert.
Mm-hmm.
Not that you travel out here very often, but like the high volume of sand, you're familiar.
Okay, so are we closer to Natsuo or Omashu?
Natsuo.
Okay, cool. Well, at least we know where we are. Luckily, once night comes, it'll be nice and cool here. I don't know how you firebender types feel about chilly nights, but we're not bad. You guys should rest. I'll take first watch. I want to check this place out anyway.
Does resting
Ty,
cure
you and I-
fatigue? Questions.
Yes,
Cool.
it does.
Ty, you and I want to take second.
Works for me.
I'll take the watch after that.
I'll take the
Yeah.
flat.
First watch is Tempest, sorry?
Me
And
and
Kane?
Kane.
Okay, I gotcha. You're kind of napping and resting during the day, which is typical desert behavior anyway. Oh, that was beautiful. Yeah, did you want to talk about anything during this watch?
Tempest he's there, but he like went away where he could still see everybody, but he is bawling because he has not had a chance to grieve or process anything. So he's just with Moonch, hugging.
Kane probably, especially since he doesn't know Tempest much, he's just letting you have your own space to do shit. And probably after investigating the temple, especially since this is pretty dope shit, Kane's probably just gonna sit and thank the spirits for getting them out of that shit safely. other than that, he's just exploring as much as he can, watching where that light goes, depending on the time of day, to see when the gemstones might light up. Noted.
Ty and Yuka?
I imagine probably for the first part of the watch, it's kind of just definitely not grieving so much, but processing.
Yeah. Shock's starting to wear off. Adrenaline's
Yeah.
coming down.
Adrenaline's coming down. You know, it's probably just practicing his katas with his sword.
Yuka's probably
One-handed katas.
Yeah. Probably just like sitting off somewhere, just like watching him. And then I think at some point he just kind of goes, "What the fuck are we gonna do?" I mean, not right now, obviously, but we have to go back.
There's going back is certain death for us right now.
Well, yeah, that's why I said not now. Lay low for a bit.
What does a bit mean?
I don't know.
It's just gonna blow over and we can walk back?
Well, no, of course not. We'd have to be careful. But, like, I left Shizu back at home. We left Izumi back at home. We can't just abandon her.
Tai.
That's you.
Sorry. Still getting used to names. Yuka.
What?
It's just a lot to process right now.
Yeah, I know.
We think on it for a while. And I think we have this conversation again once we've had that time.
What's going on? This is like the third time you've deflected this conversation of me wanting to go back and save Izumi, who is, I don't know if you forgot, your sister?
Do you remember why I told you we needed to leave in the first place, Yuka?
Yeah, and I thought you were just crazy and rambling, and, like, I knew something happened.
Just crazy and rambling.
Yeah.
You think I was just gonna come out of the blue and make an accusation like that?
I don't know what you saw or what you think you saw, but, like, I know what you said, but that doesn't make any sense.
Why do you think we got caught?
I don't know. We probably fucked up somewhere. We left a trail. This wasn't a particularly thought out plan, in case you didn't notice. Fine, whatever. We'll talk later. But the longer we're away, the less I'm going to be able to, because if they're hunting us down, I can only imagine what they're doing to her and, well, my dad.
She sold us out,
but
Yuka. She sold us out.
I don't believe you. Why would she do that?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe she thinks her brother's a deadbeat who's doing a terrible job running his noble family.
But why would she, like...
Do you remember how we, in front of Sozin, pledged our family's support?
What choice did we have? He'd kill us right there on the spot.
And it also presented an opportunity.
For what?
There's a few things that I've been remembering that Azumi said when I ran into her that night. I don't want my family's legacy to die. I can't afford to be selfish. She did this with an intent to pull the family away from me and gain power with the Fire Lord. Believe me or not, I don't care. That's the truth, though. That's why we ran. That's why we were captured.
I don't believe you would do that. I know you guys had problems, but like she doesn't actually hate you.
Yet to see the proof of that.
Fine, whatever. When we go back, we can find out for ourselves again. But I don't. Whatever problems she may or may not have had, it's gonna sound selfish, but I don't. She wouldn't sell me out. She wouldn't sell me out like that.
You have to think bigger than this. It's not about you, me, her. We're in the middle of a war starting. You understand the implications of the raids on the air nomad temples, right?
Yes.
Wars don't care about romance.
I know, but I don't. She would. Why would she go along with our plan then?
Our plan to get out so she could get all the information she could and sell us out.
You know, it's fine. Fine.
I wanted to have this conversation a different time.
We'll figure it out when we go back. Or when I go back. If you don't want to join me, fine.
I'm
going back.
Yuka.
I can't leave her behind. I can't just abandon her. Whether you come with me or not, I don't care. I'm going back. I'm going back for Caesar. I'm just gonna go walk back to my corner.
Step away and just pull out my sword and go back to Kata's.
Anything else tonight?
On my watch, I was just gonna like. No, I'm gonna be processing kind of the shit that I experienced, and I'm going to be kind of exploring this temple to see if it gives me any guidance as to the thing that is calling me and where I need to go.
Make a You kind of walk around Keo's statue and his likeness. You look around the walls, the paintings and artwork that must have been around here, and there is this kind of sense that there is something vaguely here, a spirit of something, a whisper. Similar to your vague draw to be out in the world. You don't get hard answers. You just kind of keep asking yourself questions.
Like, I wish I knew what to do with these vague feelings.
It's this vague feeling, but in your search, you note a certain level of emptiness. You just don't know what to do with it. This isn't a problem that will be solved tonight.
Yeah.
Morning comes. Well, morning kind of came. So you're kind of doing your watches during the day? Or are you also staying here through the night?
Probably tired enough to, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna
I
say
took a lot of
with,
fatigue.
with that, watching how the light hits the gems, do I know about when they might light up?
You've heard of things like this before. It's probably time gated in some way,
Mm-hmm.
in accordance with celestial bodies.
Right.
That's what you know.
Okay. Yeah, we're probably staying overnight.
Actual morning does come.
Cool.
You're left with a giant question hanging over the lot of you. Through the mountain pass is certain doom. North is back where you started. East is the desert and maybe Ba Sing Se. South is further coast and more mountains. What do you want to do?
Because I didn't hear the conversation last night. So, I'm assuming you two are not headed home.
Not
Probably be a bad
Yeah.
idea to stick our heads up right now.
Yeah. I'm not ready to head home yet either. I mean, if we need to go through the desert, we can, but a couple people aren't going to be too happy about me returning early. Sushi, Tempest.
I don't know even where to go because I don't want the dolly rolling up to my family.
Yeah.
Well, we have
Do you-
practically nothing on us. We'll need to hit at least a town or a city at some point.
DM, didn't you say that passage we were going down was like kind of like an air nomad, like hidey hole, like they were sending them down? Or maybe
Oh, the passage? No. He just meant, I believe, like they have potentially found some. They don't know why. Where they're taking them, unsure.
Okay.
I think he gave a vague direction of like east, southeast.
I guess I just plan to head to the city, see if I can find out where air nomads.
DM, would I know about the Daily's like involvement with Ba Sing Se?
You know they are the secret police of Ba Sing Se.
Okay. Well, if we're headed to the city, if we go to Ba Sing Se, the two of
Are
us
you headed
have to.
to Ba Sing Se, or are you headed to a city? There
I
are
think
little
a
cities
city.
peppered around the Earth Kingdom. They just aren't all graphed, as outlined. Even if you look
Yeah.
at the Avatar thing with all the cities mentioned, they don't list all the
Yeah.
cities.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's like
I-
towns in imagine too, right?
There's like towns and stuff, yeah. Because you know,
Mhm.
far northeast, just to give the fans a sense of where you're going, is the Serpent's Pass.
I have no desire to go to Ba Sing Se. I
Yeah.
don't think that's the right place to go because that's the Daily's headquarters.
Yeah. There are other places to go. The Earth Kingdom is the largest continent on the planet.
So,
Gigantic.
if you're just looking for a town, there's plenty.
I'm not familiar with the Earth Kingdom. I only know of the major cities. I Omashu's somewhere nearby. That's the best I know.
Yeah. About as much as I've got.
I mean, I've lived here my whole life, and I don't know it very well either, because I haven't really left my home, so.
DM,
Yes.
do I know how far away the town that's causing trouble for...
Jaji?
No, for my people. Is it Jaji?
No, sorry.
Okay. If
From
Jaji...
here, you have some distance. So you're on this
Okay.
one landmass. It's not the Siwang Desert. You're just kind of, you feel it.
Yeah.
The dust is
Yeah.
blowing in. But once you
Yeah.
like come
We're
like
here, right?
south of the continent,
Mm-hmm.
yes. Once you come south of the continent where it kind of like pinches in before opening up, that is the Siwang Desert.
Yeah.
So you have some space.
Okay. Is Jaji the closest town?
Yeah.
That might not be the best town to go to.
Yeah, because that's where we...
You're
That's
sure to
where we
find a
took
town
the
up in that
bundle.
area of land, though.
Yeah. So immediately turning to Zushi. We're gonna need to get a change of clothes if we're going to the nearest town.
Yeah.
Because I don't know about the rest of you, but I was planning to resupply over in Natsuo. So I don't got a ton on me right now.
You're
I
able
don't
to
think
I mean-
most
find
do.
here, there are plenty of stores. You are able to find some old Earth Kingdom attire.
Well, I feel like I'm already wearing basic peasant clothing. Like, I'm not wearing anything special. I'm wearing something super generic. So, I'm like, I don't know if I necessarily need to change because I already look like everybody else.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
have to hope.
I
they don't
need to
recognize me.
grab something because literally all I have are this Fire
Garden
Nation armor.
robes.
That's too. No,
Yeah,
the
we
Fire
should-
Nation
Too
armor. That's
big.
too big for
Oh,
me.
yeah.
And I should probably ditch my Fire Nation robes as well.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
Good.
So what's the plan?
I think find a town, find some old Earth Kingdom clothes for those of you guys who don't have Earth Kingdom clothes.
Mm-hmm. Head to Jaji.
Do you guys want
Nope.
to? Well, there's probably other towns other than Jiaji. We could probably find
Yeah.
somewhere else to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you guys like? Are you guys wanting to stick together?
Might as well.
Like, I
For
do
now,
think,
at least.
like, I think we worked pretty well as a team, and I think since we're all kind of in a, the Fire Nation is hunting us, and then in our case, the Daily is also hunting us as well. I think we do stand a little bit better chance in numbers.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
So we head southeast.
Yeah.
For now.
And just try and find a town, try and find some clothes, some supplies.
Any sort of information we can.
Yep.
There are no winners in war. Even the ones who technically succeed. As I said, this is a story about those that are left over. When there is no one to enforce a social status quo, the others will make one up. Good evening, friend.